Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Universal Sports. Quick post-fight view on the Chad Dawson versus George Blades fight. Also, I'm gonna break down what I think about Dominic Breazeale and Devin Vargas. But let me talk about Chad Dawson and George Blades. Obviously, it was a fourth-round knockout, and we didn't expect much from George Blades. It was obviously a step-up fight for Chad Dawson, but a comeback fight. So in these comeback fights, especially when the fighter didn't was all for a year, you don't expect much. You know, they usually pick a softie, which is just fine, and I think what Chad Dawson needed. The only thing I didn't like about Chad Dawson was obviously he said, at his post-fight interview with Jim Gray, saying that I'll just spend time with my family and just relax. Sounds like he hit In-N-Out Burger a little too much, but it's all good. He didn't make weight. The contractor weighed 180 pounds, and he weighed in at 182 pounds and 3/4, and that's unprofessional. And I like Chad Dawson, I really do, and I just want to see Chad Dawson fight two more tune-up fights, see where he's at. A George Blades fight is not going to say much about a breakdown. He needs to fight. They need to rebuild him mentally and physically. So obviously, the next fight I want him to see. So I want him at 175 pounds if he can still make the weight, because obviously tonight he weighed at 202. He weighed 180, 82 at the weigh-in, and he gained 18 to 20 pounds. I'm like, obviously the year off, but that's still unprofessional, and that shows you if you balloon in the weight that much, it's time to move up in weight. But anyway, good first round knockout victory for Chad Dawson. Good to see him back. Hopefully, he'll get back down to 175 if he can make that weight. If not, don't try to kill yourself and make 175. Just move up to cruiserweight if you can. If you can do it. Now let's talk about Dominic Breazeale versus Devin Vargas. One thing that concerned me about Devin Vargas was he's at 6'1" and he weighed in at 234 pounds. Obviously, he said that he can still make the cruiserweight limit. If he can make cruiserweight, what the heck are you doing fighting at heavyweight? I really think Devin Vargas needs to go down to get on Herbalife or whatever. Go on down. Shout out to Herbalife, by the way. Going down to cruiserweight, and maybe he can make a feature at the cruiserweight division. Now, for Dominic Breazeale, obviously he has the measurables at 6'6", 6'7", 81-inch reach. But the only thing I didn't like was the fact that he moves a little bit too stiff and a little soft in the belly. But not everybody in the heavyweight division is a bodybuilder, i.e. Chris Arreola. But I think he needs to work on the jab, and he fights a little inside too much. He was getting hit a little too much and moved around a little too stiff. I was a little impressed. I mean, he has the measurables, and we need more American heavyweights, obviously. But I just want to see a little bit more from Dominic Breazeale before I put him up there in the status of the next great heavyweight, American heavyweight, along with Wilder. Anyway, tell me what you think of Dominic Breazeale. Tell me what you think of Chad Dawson. It's your boy, Mr. Universal Sports. I may not be able to make a post-fight tonight because I work tonight, and I'll probably make a video tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon when I watch all the fights. And peace. Have a good night.